Hey there, I'm Shane from IamImpact.com, and I've got a quick reader question that I want to answer. So here's the question. It is from George, and he says, my question is about the behind the scenes of your business. I know you have some really great products like Hybrid Connect, which is amazing. Thank you very much. But I would like to know, how do you really sell them? I am on your list, and I know that you don't push sales, neither here nor on your site. And I'm kind of new to selling stuff online, so I wonder how you can sell your stuff without acting like the gurus and pitching all the time. Now, I'm really happy that you asked this question, George, because I think that's one of the misconceptions about having a business in general, or specifically selling stuff online, is that you always have to be pitching, right? You constantly have to be pitching. And of course, in the internet marketing space, there are plenty of examples of people who are, in fact, always pitching. Every email they send you is a promotion and all that, right? We all know that. Okay. And I don't do that, but I still somehow happen to make money somehow. So I think there are actually several aspects to this, and I'm going to try and just point out some of the most important ones. One of them is just in attitude, in like the way you sell. Because the truth is that I do sell, but I don't think that you feel, the thing that makes you say that, the thing that makes you put gurus in quotes and say, oh, you're not like those gurus, is a reaction, right? You get an email from someone, and you read the email, and you feel like this person is like shouting at you and telling you to buy something, right? It's like the online equivalent of someone who comes up too close to your face and is just way too into your face, and is kind of shouting at you, and spittle is flying at you, trying you to get you to buy something, right? And it makes you feel uncomfortable, and you're like, ugh, I don't want anything to do with this. Okay. And I do sell, I just don't do any of that kind of selling. I never get in your face about it, and I never kind of step in to where it comes to where it becomes too intimate or too uncomfortable. The kind of where I'm encroaching on your private space, as far as such a thing is possible online. So whenever I sell, the format I do that in is that I never try to appeal to fear or desperation or anything like that. I basically say, look, here's a really cool thing I made, and I think it might be useful for you, and I'm going to inform you about this thing. And of course, it's not just dry information. I'm not sending you a fact sheet. I'm still doing a sales presentation. I'm doing a pitch. But it's just the way I do my pitch is just in a much more human way. It's in a way where I try to always communicate in a way where I can say, look, this is how people communicate with other people, right? It's like a real person talking to another real person, and it's not this weird, because I can't really formulate it myself, but we all know it when we see it. We all recognize it when we see it, when someone's trying too hard and selling too hard and being too pushy. So that's one thing, is the kind of selling you do, right? And you don't have to overdo it. And the other thing is that I don't do all of the selling myself. One of our most important traffic sources is our affiliates. So affiliates promote our product for us, which means that I don't have to constantly be selling to you, right? If I release a new product, I generally sell that once. If you're on my list, I will send probably, let's say, 3 or 4 emails maybe about that product. So I'll have some kind of a preview email where I say, product isn't ready yet, but here's something that's coming. And then I might have an email that says, okay, it's now available at a lower price or whatever. Then I'll have a reminder email, that may be a final reminder, something like that, right? So I'll be selling it for this period of a few emails once, and that's it. I assume that if you're on my list and you haven't bought Hybrid Connect yet, you just don't want it or don't need it. So I don't have to send you another sales pitch for it every week, right? But what's happening in my business is that somewhere else, someone is sending an email to their list, and they have never heard of Hybrid Connect before, and those people are coming over, they go, wow, that's awesome, they buy it, right? And over there, someone's posted a review on their blog, which is sending new people to me. So it is constantly being sold, but it's not always me doing the selling, and I'm not always selling to the same people until they get tired of it. So I think those are two of the most important aspects. And I think the first one is the most important one, You can sell without being that slimy, unpleasant, pushy salesperson that none of us really want to be.